Okay, so my tyre's got a puncture and I'm going to replace the inner tube. I did it yesterday and put a new tyre on, but yeah, unfortunately the tube I put in, I thought I put enough puncture repairs on it, but obviously not. It's gone down overnight, so I'm gonna have to put another one in and take the wheel off again. So I've already undone these here. I've done this so many times. Like, I've changed the tyre, I've changed the tubes, I've even put a new wheel on. It's not that hard really. So I've took that off. This is easy putting back in, it's not difficult. Right. There you go. And the wheel is out. Easy as that. And I just unplugged that from there. Right. So now is to take the tyre off. I do have actually proper tools to do this, but I can't find them anywhere. So I'm going to be using spoons, which is the next best thing to take the tyre off. And this is the part of the bike that's got the motor, as you can see, the rear wheel. In my case, you do get electric bikes with front motors. So yeah, it's coming off pretty easy. It's annoying because I did, like I said, I put this on, I only did this last night and I thought, yeah, it's going to be fine, and it was flat in the morning. As you can see, I've got a new tyre on here, which I put on last night. I thought, I do this so many times, I've never filmed taking the tube out and putting a tube in. Right, should be easy to take out. Yeah, there we go. So the old tube's out. In fact, I don't even have to take the tyre off because I'm just changing the tube. So I'm going to leave the tyre like that. So one side of the tyre is in okay. It's just the other side I've got to put back in and put the new tube in. I've only just punctured repair kitted it. I'm going to have to check it's okay before I put it in, so I don't have to go through this again. But to be honest, it doesn't take too long. It's very easy to do. So I've got an electric pump. Highly recommend these. They're very good. Yeah, this is the tube. It's got a puncture repair on it. I have got some new ones, but I haven't got the right attachments. So I've ordered those, and I've ordered some new tubes. I have got new tubes. It's just I couldn't pump them up, so I've got to use this old one and repair it, which is not a bad thing. Best to reuse, right? So saves money as well. So all I've got to do is put the new tube in there. Make sure the rubber inside is aligned with the hole here. Sometimes that can move out of place a little bit when you take the tube out. There we are. Yeah, it's going through. And now all I've got to do is line it all up. I think before I actually put the wheel back on the bike, I'm going to pump the wheel up and make sure it doesn't go down. So I don't have to... I'm going to put the tyre on though. This can take a little while sometimes. I mean, like if you're a professional, you do it in like less than a minute. But I have done this so many times, so but, you know, I suppose I'm used to it now. So yep, that's all in. As easy as that. Now, as I've only took this off one side, it is a lot easier, but it's not that hard to do both sides, to be honest. It might be better if I pump the tube up a bit before doing this. Maybe not. Is it going to go in okay? Yep. Sometimes it's better to pump the tube up a bit. You do, when you're putting a new tyre on, you do, when you put the tube on and the new tyre, you do have to pump the tube up a bit because it looks like the actual tyre is too big for the wheel. And then as the tube inflates, it tightens up the tyre, so it fits the... So you can do this. Click it in place. Okay, so this is where the spoons come in useful. Right. That's one bit done. I recommend 3 spoons. I recommend actually having the right tools, but spoons will do. Obviously, if you're on your bike, you want to carry something light. They're really cheap to buy off Amazon. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description for them, the tools to do this, the proper tools. So it's good. Like it's so easy to do this. You can do it while you're out on your bike. Replace a tyre, replace a tube. Right, this is the bit where I probably could do with some better tools, the right tools to do it, but don't want to break the spoons. Right, almost done. Almost done. There you go. And the tyre is on. Now all I've got to do is pump it up, and hopefully it doesn't go flat. And I'll leave it for a bit after I pumped it up, just to make sure it doesn't go down, and I'll put the wheel back on. Right. Hopefully I've done the puncture okay. You know, like, my channel is about saving you some money rather than have to buy new kit constantly. You know, just repair it yourself. You save some money rather than taking it to the bike shop. Yeah, if you got this done at a bike shop, it'll cost a fortune. Do it yourself. It's so easy to do. Seriously, not hard at all. And if you want any more videos about bike repairs and stuff on my channel, let me know, specifically for e-bikes. Well, that's pretty solid. Pump it up a bit more. I like the tyres to be proper pumped up. Okay, that'll do, I think, for now. It doesn't seem to be going down at the moment, but you never know, it could be going down very slowly. So I think we'll give it a good hour or so and check it hasn't gone down. And then put the of this wheel back on. Okay, so I'm a little bit impatient. I'm going to put the wheel on now. I think it's okay. And it's easy to get the wheel back off and on again, so I'm going to show you how easy that is. So I think this washer here was on the inside, I'm pretty sure of that. Sometimes you forget how the washers went, but it's a process of elimination until you get the wheel level. But I've done this so many times, I'm pretty sure I know that this is on the inside. I don't know why that's not going through. What's happened here? Yeah. Let's go a certain way. There we go. That's on. And that's on the inside. So I think I've got all the ones that are on the inside. If I haven't, I have to do it again. Oh wait, there. Helps if I put the wheel on the right way around. This is so easy to do, man. Look at this. Watch this. How easy was that? Now, We've got the washers all both the correct way around, yeah? Seems to be right. Look, how easy is that? Then, put this nut on here. Probably need to sort my brakes out as well. That's another video, that isn't it? Brakes could do with altering a little bit, which are also very easy to do. Just been lazy to do them. Now that washer goes in there, and I've got a gear guard here, which will go in after that. You can always take a picture of where the washers go before you take the wheel off, so you don't forget the position of them. But I've done this so many times, and if I get it wrong, I just move the washers about till you get the right combo. But to be honest, this setup's so simple. Now this is a electric bike, so that plugs in there. But first I'm going to tighten up the wheel. If I've got the right, just get the right spanner. Okay, so tightening up the bolts. I've got the right spanner now. I'm going to make sure they're obviously really tight. Don't want the wheel coming off when you're going along. But yeah, this basically just tighten them up. And you give the wheel a bit of a spin to make sure the wheel is level. I find you never get the wheel 100% perfect, as long as it's not insanely out of line, you're alright, I find anyway. Right, that's pretty tight. That's tight. Alright, spin that around. Yeah, it's alright. We're good to go. Okay, so put that there. This is how my bag connects, if you're wondering. We've got to give it a bit of a test ride, haven't we, to make sure it's working. Make sure the tyre's not going down, I should say. Right. Alrighty, seems good. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. I like the basket on the back. So much better than having it on your back. And I put my toolkit just in the front of there, if you're wondering. And obviously, why I've got the bike upside down, I take all the little extras off to not damage them. Take off. Some things I leave on. It's too much hassle just to take off, and they're okay. Turning the bike upside down, but some things I take off like this, not to damage it. So this is a cup holder. It's adjustable, so I can fit different size cups in here, as you can see. And you can tighten it up at the bottom, so the cup doesn't come loose. I like that. It's really good for the summer. And this is a camera holder. If I want to put the camera here, I can move it about, move this bit about. Very good camera holder. Highly recommend this if you're into filming. I'll put it around that way so it's easier to adjust. Look at that, that's awesome. You get like a video of you, yourself riding the bike, or front view or side view. You can move this about any way you want. And this is really sturdy. I mean, it's not a great big long selfie stick, but it doesn't vibrate like those ones, and it's very sturdy. Highly recommend that. I mean, I'll put these things in the link in the description of the video as well if you want, if you're interested. So when it's dry, I use this phone holder. and when it's raining I use this phone holder, and it's also good, this is one that's good for the winter because it keeps the phone warm, and it's very sturdy, very strong. The phone never switches off. Have no problems with the phone with this at all. One thing I do find though in the summer is a big problem when it's hot. The phone can sometimes stop working because it gets too hot, and I'm looking for something where I can shade the phone while riding the bike. Maybe I could get an attachment for this and stick some kind of shading over the phone, and it's easy to see the screen as well, because obviously when it's really sunny, sometimes at the certain angle, if you've got it at a certain angle, it's hard to see the screen when you're doing a delivery. So that's it. Like, seems to be okay. The wheel's not gone down. All I need to do now is put the battery back in the bike. I'll obviously take that out when I turn it upside down, because it makes the bike a lot lighter, easier to turn upside down. So that's the battery back in the bike, and we're ready to do some deliveries.